What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion like we do every trading day, Monday to Friday. Now this is the first day of trading week, very important. Most of the direction of this week we will find today. So make sure this is the first session of the first week or live session before London session. So make sure you stick till the end to see how we are analyzing the chart, to see how we are trading this market, and also it will be a great preparation for upcoming London and New York session as well. As you can see, in the beginning of the week is normally when you see the morning will tell you how the day will move. In the similar way, the beginning of the week will tell you in fact which way the market is likely to be heading for the couple of days of the week and also last week of the month. Though this is not exactly last week, but in terms of trading we can consider this is the last week before the monthly close, as only couple of days will be in the last week. So this is a very important week in terms of trading. So let's begin with some of the pairs. First of all, I'll focus on gold, as we already have opened a trade on gold. As soon as I have found opportunity, I have taken the trade and also I sent it to the students. So let's see how gold is doing and what is my thought on gold in the first session candle. This one, as you can see, open with a gap and a false breakout. So let me look at gold first to see which way I'm thinking that gold is heading, and then we'll jump on to other pairs. So first of all, looking at the weekly chart on gold, as expected, as I mentioned in my analysis, that gold might continue to drop, and looks to me that it's doing that. Looks like that gold preparing for further down move at least certain level. The reason is, if you closely look at the previous weekly candle, which is in fact a bearish candle on the weekly perspective, you have seen that from this very important resistance zone, gold has a bounce on the weekly. Now, why did I think that this market is going to drop? Is because long-term trend on gold is bearish. You can see that this is a long-term downtrending market on gold. And if you closely look at the monthly candlestick pattern, if you review my analysis a couple of weeks ago or even last week, previous week, exactly gold did the 38.2% Fibonacci level. If you look at this monthly price action, you see that starting from here, gold has this big impulsive move to the downside to this level. Now, if we take our Fibonacci level from this high to the low, what do you see? That gold exactly just before 38.2% Fibonacci level exactly tested the previous support zone on the monthly, which is turning resistance. And this is what exactly predicted in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you go back to the chart, you will see that now where we can expect gold to heading to. Now primarily we have seen a bounce from the 38.2% monthly Fibonacci level, and we can expect now further drop. And what I think that we might see a monthly close around this zone a bit lower than the current price. That means that this week, what I think that gold might show us further downward movement, as it has already completed the Fibonacci level on the monthly and also tested this very important previous support zone, which is turning resistance. Why it is important? If you look at this green candle, this is the starting of this move for this to the upside during the there was a war, and that movement in fact was a kind of fake move to the upside because of the crisis around the world. And from that zone we have seen that gold has broken this monthly level of support. Now it has tested it properly. Now we can expect gold for a little downward move. This is the monthly perspective. Now if you look at the weekly time frame, what you see that on the weekly, gold has created a narrow red candle, which is a sharp rejection from this monthly Fibonacci level, which is exactly turning this previous support zone, which is now resistance. Now it's a nice looking price action. And if you see when the price even was here, this is what exactly predicted from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Incredible opportunity. Now what do you see that as soon as market open on the weekly, after a little retracement, we have seen that gold started to drop, and this is the neckline of this move. In the first move, what I think that gold at least will come back to 1730 zone, highly likely to happen in the first move, and then might be we could see some reversal. Now looking at the daily perspective, we see sharp downward move, and this is the previous resistance zone which is turning support here. What I think that even it may come down further to the daily 20 EMA. So with that in mind, guys, let's look at now on the intraday perspective how it is doing now on the 4 hour. Now what's the reason behind this trade that I have opened and also I have sent to our students in Forex Trading Wizard Academy is because of this. Let me tell you that one we have opened, and then we'll jump on to a further analysis. So as soon as market open, we have in fact opened this trade on gold at 1746.12. You have sold a stop loss at 1753 and take profit at 1737.37. So now what's the logic behind this trade? The reason is this is the 4 hour time frame, and this is the first candle of the session in this week. And what I have seen that in fact, first of all, you see a clear gap opening, which is a crucial part of this movement. Another thing is, if you closely look at, you see that gold has created a head and shoulder. This is the head, this is the left shoulder here, and this is the right shoulder here. So it has created a clean head and shoulder gold. Now with that head and shoulder, what we have seen that gold has a rejection to the downside, a clean rejection. Now with that head and shoulder creation, gold in fact has broken out of this head and shoulder completely, which is a sign of reversal. Now as you can see, as you know, that you can't rely only on head and shoulder. Now at the same time, we see that this is a very, very important level here. If I draw this level, this is where I have seen a clear opportunity. As I told you, anything can happen in trading. That's why we manage our risk. Now, if you closely look at on the intraday perspective, you see that this is the nearest level on the 4 hour time frame, which has, this is the first candle of the session. That support is broken with a little bit of liquidity grab. Look at the top of the candle, cross this doji, grab the liquidity, and also tested this previous support zone, which is turning resistance, and closed as a bearish engulfer. All those factors in confirm the rules of our strategies, our false breakout trading strategy we have found, and also our reversal trading strategy, and also it is satisfying the middleman trading strategy. As I told you that many trading strategy normally, most of the time you will see that they overlap. The more overlap is better, you will have further clear confluence. So with that in mind, we have opened that gold trade. It has broken the support, highly likely that it will continue to drop, and as soon as it will drop, we'll take our profit on this trade. Let me look at the chat, guys, what you are up to. Hopefully that everyone enjoying the week, the starting of the week. Haider, hello Haider, thank you very much. Good morning Pankaj, good morning Pankaj, thank you very much. Good day master, how are you? I'm good master, thank you very much. Good morning Emmanuel. Mohanat, good day coach. US oil please. Yeah, absolutely. Jane, good morning sir. Jane. Felix, good morning coach Felix. Trader Vuma, thank you very much. Morning. That is awesome to see all of you are here. Let me look at now. Let me see what you requested. So we discussed on gold. Let's look at US oil. Okay, that's awesome. Good to see all of you are here, guys and girls. Let me look at the US oil, guys. The US oil, first session candle is bearish again. Let me look at the monthly. Now US oil is in a very important crucial zone, guys. It looks like that US oil might have it might continue to drop. Okay, US oil, highly likely that it will drop. Now this is the monthly candle on US oil, and what we have seen that this is on 9 days to go, but we see a bit stronger rejection to the downside. What I think that US oil might, for the rest of the time, might remain a bit quiet, but looks like that the price action is, yeah, on the weekly we see a strong bearish price action, guys. US oil, as you can see, it has created a nice looking double top. Okay, a very nice looking double top on the weekly, signing the further drop. Double top with one leg has a false breakout. You see that this is an overextended market to the upside, has a clear false breakout. Okay, so US oil on the weekly perspective looking like that it is creating a reversal. So that means that we might see that in fact it is a very important level that has created a double top. If you draw this zone, that always keep in mind, support or resistance is a zone, it's not a line. That probably you have seen my video on yesterday. This is what exactly I mentioned in my that strategy video. You haven't watched it, then make sure, guys, you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I need more likes and subscribe, guys. So what do you see that US oil has in fact has broken down with this bearish candle, a long bearish candle. And what we have seen that US oil has created a nice looking double top. Okay, and from the double top we could see that US oil, I think that it will drop further, as it has created a double top in a very important level. This is a crucially important level. You see that there is a narrow doji here, a big move happened to the upside, and the price has come back here, consolidated, has broken down. The way the price action form, what I think that US oil is likely to come back down further to the downside. So weekly perspective we see a strong drop. Now daily we see that US oil on the daily perspective also there is a double top formation. Okay, double top, and from the double top we have seen that in fact this instrument is rejecting to the downside. So yeah, with that in mind, what we could see on US oil that this daily candle on US oil is a middleman which has a long wick at the bottom. Now the price is trying to fill that wick. So when you see this kind of candle, normally you see that the price is coming back down, filling that wick. So with that said, highly likely that US oil will continue to drop. Okay, so highly likely this instrument will drop. So let's look at, guys, now euro CAD trade that we have opened during this live session. Unfortunately, it has created a false breakout here. Okay, it has created a false breakout and then it just moved the other direction. It's gone, so we just let it go. That happens. As I told you, that trading is all about probability. It has created a false breakout, move the other direction, and we let it go. So but we will cover that with other pairs such as gold we have open, and I strongly believe that gold will come back down. And last week we spent an incredible trading week, as you have seen that it was an incredible week, and we are looking forward to have week like that. We gained so far this week more than 16%, and still we have 10 days to go, and we are looking forward to have more awesome trading this week as well. So because last week of the month is always volatile, volatility is needed for trading. As you know that if there is no volatility, there is no good trade. So this week, as you can see, looks like the dollar getting a little bit of stronger, and we are looking forward to have some good trading opportunity around dollar. If dollar gets stronger, gold might continue to drop. And the way the price action formed gold on the lower time frame, you can see that it is creating nice looking. Now looks like that it might do something like that, and in that way it might just continue to drop. So for me, gold is a good instrument now shorting, and we'll add a position as soon as I will find further opportunity. We have added one, and I will be adding more and more position, guys. Now according to our trend following strategy, let me look at how gold is doing. Now we see exactly at the top of the zone, we see a sell signal on gold, which is according to our trend following strategy. This is an indicator available. This is not an indicator, in fact it's our trend following strategy custom indicator. That means that every strategy will have some rules, and if you have rules, then sometime manually we face difficulty to remember all the rules. So if you have an indicator like that, if you have an indicator like this, it's easier for you to get a confirmation that you found the rules is being satisfied. Then you might be still not sure, then you can turn on the indicator. Okay, so now this indicator is our TF indicator, trend following indicator, custom indicator. If you are only our lifetime member, you can access that indicator. So if you are our lifetime member, you can find it on your dashboard, either in TradingView or MetaTrader 4. In both platform you can use that indicator. So with that said, guys, let's jump onto the chat to see. Let me know, guys, what's your thought on the market, what you have learned so far in this over the weekend. So you can share your ideas, share your thinking, anything you think that you should share with community, you can let us know. Others will be benefited from you, and that's the goal of this Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Look, every business that flourish, every things that really excel in an incredible way need to have a purpose. You see that Elon Musk, you have heard of him, richest man. Do you know what is the reason behind it? Is the purpose. You see this is SpaceX, you know that SpaceX. What's the purpose behind the SpaceX? Is to colonize overseas or alien planet, right? Other planet. Now, why that project became so much attention, why he is so successful, is because of the purpose. The purpose is the key. So the purpose of this SpaceX is to uplift the humanity. Keep in mind, when whatever you do, small or big, keep a purpose behind it that will help uplift the humanity. So the SpaceX, the purpose behind the SpaceX is to colonize, let's say, Mars. Why you need to do that? It's a bit dreamy, right? But in fact, there will be a time that the Earth will be hostile. The reason is, you see that we are using everyday plastic bags, plastic this and that. Plastic will not be decomposed, and the more we will be using that plastic, we will be buried into that plastic, and we are leaving our offspring children what earth we are giving them. If we love something, we need to take care of it. And the intention behind this SpaceX is when the earth will be hostile, so that people can find another home, they can live at least. So that's a purpose, right? It's a hidden purpose, and the bigger the purpose, the stronger the force will be. The purpose of Forex Trading Wizard Academy is to create financial freedom for those who are struggling, right? Who are struggling in their job, in their life, who deserve life that they want to live. So that's the thing. Even if you are trading, you need a purpose, okay? It could be very smaller purpose, but has to have an emotion behind it, and then you can become whatever you want to become. Okay, find a purpose that will ultimately will contribute to uplift the humanity. Okay, so that's the main goal. Then you can generate a huge emotion inside you to drive you to the direction where you want to go. There is no doubt about it. Okay, and that is why Forex Trading Wizard Academy is being searched so many times every day. I sometimes surprised to see how people are searching Forex Trading Wizard Academy in Google Analytics is because of this, the purpose, and there will be more layers adding to it. Once you are our member, lifetime member, you will be part of everything for the rest of your life. So give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stick to with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I always give everything, whatever I have and whatever I'm gaining over time. I'm also gaining knowledge and from you guys. You guys are awesome. You know, I go through most of the messages that my students posting on the group, on the VIP chat group, and I learn from them. Amazing, right? So we share knowledge each other. I learn from my students learn from me. I'm learning from you, you're learning from me. You know, we support each other. That's how everything works. Okay, so let's see what we have in the chat. I really need some retest on. Yeah, absolutely. I really. Good morning, coach. Good morning, Shoaib. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, sir. AUD NZD, absolutely. Aussie dollar, sir. First Euro CAD, absolutely. Euro dollar. Daniel, hello, coach Daniel. Thank you very much. Ajaya, Euro USD, Gbpusd, dollar yen, yeah, absolutely. Gbpusd, GB3, Gbpusd, Aussie dollar. So I'm just sell Aussie dollar. Yeah, AUD USD. I'll look at next. AUD USD and gold is moving in the same direction. I can hold that. Thank you very much, Pankaj. Awesome. So let me look at now Aussie dollar. Okay, AUD USD. Yeah, AUD USD. You know that it's a sell signal also. First, I had an option to sell gold and sell the AUD USD, but I sold gold. That's why I didn't touch AUD USD. But both moving in the same direction. Now AUD USD, you remember that in the live session, I thought that I'm gonna sell it, but I didn't sell it in the Friday. In fact, it, for those who were there, sold, probably is moving in the direction, getting the profit. That's what I expected in my live streaming. If I turn on my indicator, that one is giving here. So on AUD USD, what we see that this is the last candle. Let me replay the chart, then you will understand it. You see that this is the last candle in New York session. We left this candle when we are doing the live, and if you closely look at, you'll see that AUD USD, there is a huge false breakout candle here, and then followed by another false breakout candle. So what we see that in fact AUD USD, if we closely look at, we see that after back-to-back two false breakout, AUD USD started to drop. Now we see multiple liquidity grab on AUD USD, signaling further drop. Now after this one, there is another one here, there is another one here. So this current candle, which is closing after an hour or 6 minutes, looks like that it is forming a doji. So for me, it's a continuation pattern. So there is a bearish engulfer followed by a middleman or a doji. It's a continuation pattern. So AUD USD for me, it's also bearish. Okay, now looking at the daily time frame, we see that looks like that the price action has broken out of this level, and what I think that this instrument might come back to this baseline of this previous resistance, which is turning support, okay, to this level, or even it could drop, even it could continue to continue its long-term downtrend. If you look at Aussie dollar, this is in fact a long-term downtrending market. Okay, this is the weekly chart. Now if we take our Fibonacci for this move, from this starting of this move to the end of the move, we see that the price is still didn't retrace 38.2% Fibonacci level. Okay, and now we see that on the daily perspective, this same level is aligning. 38.2% Fibonacci is aligning with daily 20 EMA, so that could be the zone for taking profit. I think that will be a good profitable target. If let's say, even if I push a little bit up, around 0.6570 could be a good profit taking target for Aussie dollar. Okay, so let's see what happened and then we'll jump from there. In the meantime, I'm going back to gold again. I'm very hopeful that it will work out, and it might even that continue to drop gold, so that would be awesome. Our profit target on gold is 1737.36. so let me look at the chat. Hi coach, USD CAD, what's your thought? Yeah, I'll look at it, no problem. 66558. I'm sell Aussie dollars. Yeah, I think that, yeah, I think in my opinion Aussie dollar will continue to drop. Chitnaya sir, about AUD CHF, please. I'll look at it. Dariel, hello from Tampa, Florida, but I'm going to bed now. No problem, Dariel, you can. Florida, I know that it's a bit late night in USA. You can join us in our next US session, no problems at all. That's why I do 2 live streaming, so that everyone can participate in different times at least. Sir, gold will sell from 1758. Yeah, absolutely. Good day coach, any update on your EuroCAD? Yeah, EuroCAD trade gone the other direction, so it's gone. We closed it. Yeah, so it created a false breakout, which is normal in the market. Good day coach, any update? Okay, how best do we manage our trade? Do we best break even when we see profit? Yeah, see, if we have a bigger profit target, yeah, definitely it is good idea to break even when the trade goes certain direction, because if you have a bigger profit target on a trade, the trade will never move in one direction. Okay, so you can trail a stop loss or you can break even, but for the smaller profit target, I normally most of the time keep running. And yeah, so that's, everyone has a different way of managing the trade, so based on how you manage will determine how you can trade. USD CAD Fibonacci. Okay, we'll look at it. Euro dollar daily, weekly, I'll look at it. Sander, good afternoon coach, no problem. So let's look at USD CAD and then we'll go to the euro dollar. So almost all are doing in the same way. USD CAD has created a bullish engulfer, guys, which is giving us potential bullish setup. Okay, like the Aussie dollar. So basically, that if you look at USD CAD, AUD USD, Gbpusd, euro dollar, all same. In fact, at the end of the day, looks like dollar is stronger. So USD CAD likely to go up, and the price action showing like that. If you look at this price action here on the 4 hour, there is a consolidation reversal. The price has broken this resistance zone, came back down, tested the previous neckline of this previous resistance zone here. Okay, support zone here, resistance zone here, support zone here, support zone here, and from here we have seen a bounce. So that means that the price is moving, and this is the first session candle on USD CAD, which is a very, very powerful bullish engulfer. Why am I telling this is powerful? Is because it is in the direction of the newly developed uptrend, firstly. Secondly, it has crossed these narrow candles completely in all sides, top and bottom, and also if you closely look at that, you will see that it has crossed the previous candle's low fully, crossed the previous candle's high fully, and also closed with a full body that is crossing the previous one. So this is a textbook bullish engulfer. Now this current candle, which is still narrow, looks like that it is going to be a doji or a narrow candle. So when you see a powerful bullish engulfer in an important area followed by a doji, it's a continuation pattern. So we could see that USD CAD also pushing high. Now as US oil getting weaker, okay, so that means that CAD is getting little bit of weaker, highly likely CAD might get weaker, and dollar getting stronger. So USD CAD could be a better choice for me. Either AUD USD, looks like that AUD very weaker, AUD USD or GBP USD also getting weaker, and USD CAD could be better option rather than euro dollar, because you look at euro dollar, looks like that euro is comparatively a little bit of stronger than other currencies, but it's still almost in the same way. All the time it's always USD versus rest of the world all the time. This is what happened, because you know that, let me tell you a very simple analogy to understand is that, keep in mind that you see that probably you have heard or studied in school also that the energy is what I call infinite, right? You can't add, subtract or destroy energy. You only can transfer from one form to the other form. Similar concept here. Total value, total currency, or whatever you want to say, total energy. So if we consider it as an energy, let's say euro, USD, AUD, GBP, everything is an energy, right? So when dollar getting weaker, where the energy is going? Other currency pairs, right? So that means that when dollar getting stronger, so energy coming to the dollar, and it is going to the other coming from other source, right? So it's simple. If you have a bank account, if you wanna like, you know, that let's say your account get growing, so money needs to come from other source to your account. Now if you're spending, it needs to go from your account to the other account. So something like that. And that is why when you see that dollar getting stronger, you will see that all other pairs is going the other direction. And when you see dollar getting weaker, all other pairs will get stronger. So simple logic you can apply to understand the market, okay? The logic of energy. So with that in mind, if we look at, let's say, the only thing that you can do better choice, you might say then I can sell any USD pair. So the reason is distribution could be little bit different, okay? For example, you might see that British pound US dollar is strongly bearish than Euro USD, right? You might see that Euro USD moving like that, British pound US dollar moving like this. So then how you can decide which one is stronger? There is a currency strength meter we are developing in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. We are almost more than halfway. Will be on the dashboard for students very soon available. You can use that, but in the meantime you can apply another tricks that I apply is like this. For example, you found GBP USD, you found Euro USD, right? Now you don't know which one is going to be strongly bearish. Should you sell GBP USD? Should you sell Euro USD? Now when you face this question, what I do, it's the question about Euro and GBP. You know that dollar getting stronger, so now the question is you should sell Euro dollar or you should sell GBP USD. In that case I go to Euro GBP, because these two pair will tell me comparatively which one is stronger, which one is weaker. For example, if I go to now Euro GBP and try to find out which one is downtrend. Now Euro GBP, from this chart you see clearly that Euro is bearish, right? You see that Euro getting strongly bearish. So that means that comparatively with comparison with the GBP and euro is weaker, so I'll be selling euro dollar rather than Gbpusd. You see that euro dollar is strongly bearish, and you can see side by side. Let me show you two charts side by side. If I, where is that? So this one is euro dollar. Let's open this one with Gbpusd. Okay, so if you closely look at, now you see that which one is dropping more. You see euro dollar is melting strongly rather than GBP, it's also dropping. So that is how I normally decide which one I should sell. I should sell euro dollar or I should sell Gbpusd. Okay, that's the trick that I apply. So you can apply this in any currency pair. Let's say you are facing trouble with AUD USD and euro USD, which one you should sell. Then go to euro AUD and find out which one is bearish. So you see that if you see moving in a sideways, then don't worry about it. Whichever you think better, sell or buy. Sideways means they are almost equal strength. Okay guys, let me look at the chat. Hopefully that you are enjoying. If you enjoy, give me a big thumbs up, and also check if you subscribed or no. By pressing subscribe button, you are loading your home page with some really good content that will change the way you trade. So let's look at now the chat. Good afternoon, Coach Center. Okay, let me look at, okay, so we see in fact gold showing bearish movement like euro dollar. Let's look at euro dollar now. So we see that euro dollar after the previous sessions middleman, this is a middleman which is a bearish candle. As a result, we have seen that euro started to get stronger. Kiko said, with all respect. Okay, Kiko, yes, let me look at, okay. So Kiko, that's the thing that, as I told you, when you see a market always changing, that's the real trading psychology that I always talk about. See, when I told that euro dollar might be bullish, but in my weekly forex forecast, you have seen that on after the market closed that on Saturday released, where I have mentioned that yesterday, I think also euro dollar analysis that I posted on channel, where this is I mentioned that euro dollar is likely to drop from this level. So the market is changing, so you can't stay in one place. For example, when I said this, the market is here, somewhere here, okay, which was not developed, which was in fact in a bullish move. The trend is up, everything is up. Okay, now over time the market changes its direction. Okay, so when the market couple of candles dropped, one or two candles, that is where I know that okay, the market failed to create a higher high, it's gonna reverse. And that's how that's why it is said that trading is all about what I call you need to like instantly decide which way the market is heading. Because let's say you saw a resistance level and the price is coming here, okay, like that, you're expecting it to break the resistance. So far you are bullish because might break resistance, but what if it goes up and immediately come back, close back below? So it's a false breakout, right? And then you need to change your mind. Okay, the market created a false breakout, failed to grab liquidity, and I'm gonna short. On the other hand, if you see that the market in fact has gone up, closed the candle above the resistance, now when it is coming, okay, it is retesting even after a close of candle, okay, above the resistance. You saw that the market came here. How it is reacting here, based on this, you need to either buyer or become a seller. If you see that it is creating a long wick candle here rejecting, you will be buying. Instead, if you see the strongly again break the support and close back below, you will be selling. And keep in mind that if you are a trader, or if you want to be a trader, you have to accept the fact that the market is constantly evolving, changing, and there is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong at all. In fact, it is right to change when market changes. Otherwise, you can't be a trader. A trader cannot keep. That's why I always discuss this trading psychology when you are in my live session, is that you can't be rigid about anything in the market. You have to always keep a plan B. Okay, that's why it is important that you learn proper risk management. You have to be confident. At the same time, you need to manage your risk. You have to believe in yourself. At the same time, you need to keep in mind that it may go in the other direction at any time. And this is very, very different from the normal way that we deal in society. We normally try to stay correct all the time, and that often sometimes we feel discomfort about it. But you have to be comfortable about it if you want to be a profitable trader. Okay, and that's how traders become profitable. So you see that's what I always talk about, that if the market changes, you need to change your mind. One session earlier, if you are scalping in even, let's say in 1 minute chart, 5 minutes ago you are bullish, 5 minutes later you are bearish. So that's how it is. The goal is not to be right. The goal is to make money, and that's, you need to understand. And there is, that in my personal experience, in my personal life, I have seen a lot of things that when I go in social environment and people are very, very want to be right all the time. I know that you guys are awesome trader and develop that mindset that when the market changes, I changes. So that's how you have to change your way of trading. When the market change, you change and take the trade in the direction when the market is heading, and that's the right trading psychology. Okay, I know you. Okay, thank you very much, Golden. So scalping ticks that are easy to find. Golden lifestyle. Okay, we'll look at it. Market analysis changes because of market force, market competitor. Once is replacement kick, you must also analyze. Yeah, absolutely favor. Look, the thing is that sometime even in the weekend something happened that you don't know. Maybe Friday you close market with a nice looking bullish setup. Weekend something happened somewhere that completely changed the market condition. Okay, because many things happen around the world that influence the market. So then how you can remain consistently profitable is by proper risk management, and at the same time, when you are right, take the profit, good profit, double profit, triple profit. When you are wrong, cut the trade short with as low as loss as possible. Can you see Euro and GU? If you haven't already, I just joined. No problems, MK. Absolutely no problems. We'll look at it. Euro. Keiko, do you think DXY will reach same or higher level 114 like it was in near time next month? So we'll look at it, Keiko. So I found request for EU, Euro, USD, and Gbpusd. We discussed already. So let's look at DXY. It will tell you a big story which way dollar will be heading, and then we'll look at other pairs. So let me look at, okay, looking at DXY, we see that DXY in fact creating DXY, there is a long consolidation, and we see that it is pushing to the upside. Now if we look at the monthly perspective, first of all, DXY, this is the monthly chart, and you see that this is a monthly middleman, which is a very, very important support zone here. Okay, So if we draw this support, we see that DXY from this level, nice looking bounce. Now this is the monthly chart. What I think that we might see DXY closing monthly somewhere here. So as I mentioned in my weekly forex forecast, this week DXY might remain a little bit of bullish. Now this is the previous monthly doji. Now if we keep that one as a resistance, looking at the weekly, we have seen there is a narrow pin bar on the weekly, and from that zone we have seen some bullish move on the weekly perspective. So what I think that DXY in the first move before like this month and including the first week of the next month, we might see heading to 109.50. and looking at the daily, there is the reason is, if you closely look at, you see that there is a previous support zone which is turning resistance. If I draw in this way, we can see that DXY, nice looking downtrend, has broken down. Now from that downtrend, now we see the price is going up, and what I think that this price highly likely that either will reach that level or will at least test this 20 EMA, and from that zone we might see that again coming back down. So either it is just moving to the upside, could happen, because long term it is a bull market. Okay, so for the time being, if we don't think that much, we need to see, as I told you, we need to see step by step. What I can say, you can't predict for maybe a year, but at least for the time being, the way the price action has formed, we see that DXY consolidation and then has broken out. So it is now showing bullish price action, and at least for a couple of days in this week we could see DXY is stronger. Okay, gold and how much? Okay, and then hello coach, good morning. How about gold? So we discussed on gold. Let's go back to gold again. Now gold, as I mentioned that we have sold gold at this point. Okay, and the reason I have sold this gold, I have already discussed that gold looks like that in this time frame. We see a head and shoulder has been created on the intraday perspective, and we have seen a strong breakdown from this head and shoulder. Also it has tested this head, it has broken this support zone, which is also here acting as support, and we have seen the first session candle that we have seen on gold. Guys, you can see, let me replay the chart. Okay, so this is the first candle of the session. Now the reason I have sold gold from that zone, and also I sent the same trade to the students in this level who are trading with us. Now why did I sold? The reason is clearly I'm explaining so that you can understand. When you look at trading, you know that in what place you can sell or buy. You should have a strategy to do that, but the way I'm explaining so that you can learn and understand, because the goal of all of this is to help traders to learn and grow as a trader. Now I'm sure that you will find value, so if you pay attention, this is the first session candle of the week. We see there is a gap opening, and also it has crossed the previous one's high. You can closely look at that. So that's a big point when you see this kind of candle. The reason is, as I mentioned in yesterday's video as well that I posted on YouTube, you can watch that video as well. This is an overextended market, and I love trading this kind of strategy. And you have seen in last week on Aussie dollar, we closed with profit and with quite a few trade. If you are trading with me in our VIP Telegram channel in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you see that most of the trade alert that I send to the students have this kind of price action that has a liquidity grab, and this is the strategy used by big boys. Keep in mind, the reason is this is a very powerful strategy, and this is highly profitable strategy. The reason is when the price create this kind of overextension, it grab liquidity, and liquidity is the main fuel. So you might say, what is a liquidity? If you compare everything as a car that you are driving, liquidity is petrol. Keep in mind. So when the price grab liquidity, that means that it have enough petrol for moving. Okay, so we see that on the intraday perspective, on the 4 hour, firstly, as soon as market open, we saw a gap opening and the price gone the other direction, cross this one's high, grab liquidity, and then we have seen that the price started to move, and also it has closed below this level of support. This candle is very important. Why? Because if you see this move, there's only this candle is acting as support, and we have seen the breakout from this support. So that is why we have sold, which is according to our false breakout trading strategy. Now let's see what happened, and I strongly believe that we will have a profitable trade on this one as well. So let me look at now chat. Let me know guys in the chat area what you are up to, what's your thought and ideas. It will help others also to learn what's happening in the market. Gold might reach just the neckline of the head and shoulder, then drop. So gold already, this candle for me, it's already a primary retest of this previous support, which is turning resistance. If you closely look at, you see that had done, and I think that we should see further drop at least to this level, and then we might see that gold again moving the other direction. Emily, good morning coach. Can you look at EuroCAD please? So EuroCAD, we already looked at it. So EuroCAD in fact moved the other direction. Looks like that we might see now deeper movement on EuroCAD, because you see that it has created a solid false breakout. Okay, this is also a liquidity gap. You see that this is what I was talking about, that when you see an important level is broken and market creating an overextended market, you see that the market might reverse to the other direction. So looks like that EuroCAD is reversing, so we might see the other way movement on EuroCAD, and we could see that EuroCAD is probably coming back to this 20 EMA on the daily time frame. So EuroCAD looking like it is reversing to the other direction, and let me draw this possible level for EuroCAD to come back. For me, I think that EuroCAD even come back to this level. Okay, we might see some reversal on EuroCAD. So if we look at the intraday, okay, this candle can be a reversal candle. Okay, the price created a false breakout, dropped with this green candle. It's a deceleration, and then we have seen a drop. So the price basically created a triple top or a double top, and then reversed, means from here we might see that EuroCAD either breaking this low and then reversing to the other direction, or we might see that EuroCAD in fact coming back to this level. Okay, so we might see a downward movement on EuroCAD. Euro looks like getting weaker, with euro dollar also is doing the same thing. You can see that very strong drop. So on euro dollar, as we are running gold trade, short trade, so we will be, just now we may not add, but as soon as you can see euro dollar also has broken down. Okay, now it is started its downtrend. Weekly perspective, we have seen an arrow doji, but I think that euro dollar might come back to this support zone, which is resistance turning support. So looking at daily, where there is a daily 20 EMA, okay, even to this level. So euro dollar started its downtrend. it has broken out of this resistance zone. Then how we can trade euro dollar? For me, what I need on the way, a little bit of retracement to the upside, okay, because as I told you, we are running gold trade. So when euro dollar will continue to drop, gold also will continue to drop. They are related, and AUD USD also likely to drop. So yeah, so based on how the price action is forming, Gbpusd likely to drop. So looks like that dollar getting stronger, and USD CAD also continue to go up. Looks like that. Okay, let's see. Highly likely that USD CAD also will continue to rise. So Alresin, have you tried Elliott Wave? Yeah, I tried many times Elliott Wave. Okay, there is nothing in Forex that I didn't try. Okay, as I told you that I tried everything. Okay, everything, and at the end of the day, I came to a point where I understand that the real secret of understanding the market is understanding the pure price action, how the market moves. Okay, now look, Elliott Wave, if you look at the chart, you see whatever, let me tell you something very important. See, whatever you will pay attention, you start to see those things on the chart. For example, if I tell you a strategy that works, you started to see that proof on the chart. Okay, now that works, absolutely works. The only question is then how can you use that? Whatever you are practicing, you need to master it. That's the key point. Okay, so if you can master something very complex, you can master something very simple. The only thing is you need to master it. Okay, this is the goal of everything. So either it's a Elliott wave, or it could be a harmonic pattern, or it could be that a simple price action trading strategy, support and resistance that I yesterday mentioned. You might look, if you go to my YouTube channel, you will find many trading strategy, and also we teach our students some strategies in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Then you might say, then why there are so many strategies? There are so many strategies and every one of them works. Then what should you do? So look, the strategy, for example, what is the difference between the strategy that students are learning in Forex Trading Wizard Academy and there's a strategy on the YouTube that we are releasing? All of them works. Okay, all of them. The only difference is that when you learn the strategy in a private environment in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, the strategy back tested. Okay, you see 100 of back tested result, and A to Z all the rules are clearly defined. That not possible in in a YouTube video in 30 minutes, for 15 minutes is not possible to explain what are the situation you should consider, what are the situation you should not consider. Now you might say, okay, then can I learn strategy from YouTube only? Absolutely, you can. In that case, you need to do a lot of work by yourself that we do for you in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. And speed, how fast you wanna go. You wanna travel from London to New York City by car, you can do it. Or you wanna do by jet. Okay, based on what's your requirement, everything works. The only thing you need to do is you need to be on that seat, and you need to say yes to what you want to do and do it. Okay, you can do it. That's the thing. And also, as I told you, that you need a clear purpose. This is the goal behind it. See, there are two things, keep in mind. It's a complete package what I'm selling. You are here to become a trader, and you might say, okay, just give me the analysis, that's it, or the trade. No, that will not work. It's a complete package. You need to understand it. See, you need a goal and you need a purpose. There's a difference in goal and purpose. Okay, so the goal is, for example, how much you want to achieve in next year, or what you want to go achieve. The purpose is why you want to achieve, is the purpose. Okay, for example, as I told you that, for example, SpaceX that I talk about from Elon Musk, why he is so successful, because the purpose is very strong, that will uplift the humanity, the people. When the earth will be hostile, people can, with a cheaper cost, they can travel to the other planet and they can habitate there. It's a purpose. Anything can be. Okay, so find out the reason behind your trading. Could be that, let's say, you want to create financial freedom for your family members, or for the person you love, okay, or even for yourself. So first you need to help yourself and then help others together. Okay, so that's how you can create a purpose that will drive you to the direction that you want to go. It's very important. To what extent do you think your USD will fall and will come back again in short term? Thanks, no problems. Kiku, look at it. Emily, thanks coach, no problem. Hi coach, where's TraderX? Can you show how to find the fifth wave? Look at it, no problems. Your vision excellent with simplicity strategy. Look, no problems. Thank you very much. Thank you, no problems at all. What extent do you think? Okay, so first let me answer this question. What extent do I think that Euro USD will do? So for me, Euro USD, what I think that, see, normally there is a language in trading, you will understand it. So the language is, when the market moves like this, it will go certain direction and then will come back to test an important level, and then it will go certain direction, will come to test important level. So with that said, euro dollar, where is the next levels? This is the 4-hour time frame. Let's find out. So if you draw, there are two ways you can analyze this chart. Now one is this way. Let me do this. Okay, start very important level. Okay, so one way. The other one is this. Okay, the other one is this. Okay, so now you might say, then we're okay. So when you know this, then what are you gonna do? You know where to look for, where to exit, where to enter, and that's how it works. Now no one can tell you that euro dollar will come here, or no one can tell you euro dollar will come here. How do we then think? Is like, when you see that this support is broken, then if we see the price going up, creating bearish pattern, we will be entering a trade. Okay, that's how it works. We'll be entering a trade and we'll target probably TP1 here. Okay, like that. Okay, and then once the price is here, if we see that it has broken this level also, we'll be entering a trade. We'll be targeting here, like that. So step, like when it's like a floor to ceiling. Okay, let's say you saw that the price has broken the floor, on the floor now, then buy to the ceiling. Okay, and when the price in the ceiling, see if it is bouncing back or it has broken. If it breaks, wait for retest. You see that retest, buyers buying, then buy it. So from the candlestick pattern is a language that you need to read what others are doing. The candlestick pattern will tell you what others are doing, and you have to do the same thing. That's how you can remain profitable. Okay, hopefully that you understood. So if you can see euro dollar chart the way I have seen, and that is how we can look at how the price action might react, and then based on the reaction, then you will be selling or buying. For me, euro dollar might come, highly likely that it may come at the end of the month, if we go back to the monthly, because this week is the monthly ending. So what I think that it will come to this level again, so basically to this level, Okay, highly likely that it might even come back to this level, and from here we might see a bullish, or it might break this low here, and then we could see a bullish move. So basically, as long as we are seeing a bearish candles, we'll see bearish, and when you see strong rejection like this one here, you see that will tell you, the candle will tell you what's gonna happen. See, whenever the price was moving, you see it leaves a clue. Look at this one here, a strong bullish move, okay, with a false breakout, strong bullish move with a false, and the price start to move. Now it is bearish. So once you will see this kind of pattern, and then we know that it's going to be bullish. The best always not to predict too long, okay, just watch the price action and then try to find out where is the next level, where can I buy or sell, where can I exit, okay, and then watch again what's happening in the market. That's the best practice. Hopefully that you understood, guys. Let me look at the chat. Okay, in the meantime, as I told you, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit us, and also there is a link at the top of this chat where you can find and join. There is a lot of value in this channel. There is a VIP chat group, strategies, educations, regular trade alert, and there are many other trading tools. Morning from Forex England, looking for shorts on euro. Yeah, looks like that euro bearish. Sajid Ali, sir, gold next move. Looks like that gold to me is bearish. We are short on gold, looking like. Thank you very much, no problem. Sarol Kamal say is gold bearish. Yeah, no problems. Yeah, looks to me is bearish. Course, sir, gold bearish now. Yeah, looks to me bearish. We are bearish on gold, so we sold gold. As I mentioned, that this is the gold sell signal that's sent to our students in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and we have sold. So let's see. For me, it's below the level of support, and if it comes to this level, we'll close it with profit. Let's see what happened. If we look at the 1 hour chart, what I think that if you closely look at it, also created a bearish price action. So at any point we could see spike, but for me it's still bearish. Let's see what happened. No problems. Pankaj, can I hold at 0.6655? Let me look at AUD USD. $6.655. Yeah, I think so, but AUD USD, let me look at $6.655. Pankaj, 6.655. I think already 6.655 drop. What number you gave me? AUD USD is 6.655, already crossed that level. I think you told maybe before, I don't know, but yeah. Thanks, coach, no problems. So what about Eurojpy? So Eurojpy looks like that it's moving. Okay, so Eurojpy, it's like that. It might move in a sideways because euro is weaker, JPY is comparatively weaker. So yeah, I think that Eurojpy moving in a sideways, it's not that much good pair for trading for me, because Eurojpy, you see that choppy market. So I always try to avoid choppy market. Once you see clear direction, we'll be trading. To me, it's moving in a sideways. Okay, we might see some sideways movement. After you see clear direction, that we can trade Eurojpy. Let me look at US30. Okay, US30, because the gold and euro dollar is dropping, US30 looking like that it is showing some bearish movement. For me, the way it has formed, I think that we might see some drop on US30. The reason is, you see back to back two rejection. This one has a rejection, this one also has a rejection, so multiple rejections. So these wicks basically represent rejection, and with that rejection, if you closely look at, you see that the price was creating series of lower high on that zone. So zone is very important. Now once you see the price is creating series of lower high, meanings that whenever bulls pushing that price, they are sellers selling, and every time the seller getting stronger and stronger, meaning we might see finally a drop. So US30 looks like that may continue to drop. As gold and euro dollar, we see bearish move. US30 also you could see a bearish move. The rest will again look at all of them in our New York session live streaming. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also everybody give a big thumbs up. Okay, and yeah, if you wanna trade with us like gold that I have sent to our students, like this instrument, euro dollar, gold, Gbpusd, all the pairs, join us. You can find a link in the description area. Otherwise, no problem, just give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stay with us. I'll see you in London session and New York session. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.